This is Roger Simon for PJTV, and I'm back with Joe Wurzelbacher, who is in our studio in Jerusalem, Israel. Joe, how are you doing?
Hey, doing well today. Yourself?
Pretty good. You know, I want to come back to a subject we've been discussing. You've been taking a little bit of a heat in the media about a comment you made really your first day in Israel, particularly from a fellow named Rick Sanchez at CNN.
Samuel, let me talk to you directly. First, I was born in a communist country, so I'm familiar with people like you, and Fidel Castro, by the way, not the name drop. You're not really a licensed plumber. You're not really a war correspondent, and your name isn't even really Joe.
You caused the stir stateside when you were speaking with a reporter about how the media covers Gaza. She asked you if you were going to Gaza, and then if you thought reporters should be allowed into Gaza.
Oh, first, I've said it. I'm not a reporter. I came over here to talk to average Joes and learn and seek out the truth. Or, let me rephrase that, facts, and give them to people and let them make their opinions. I got off the plane, and the next day, I'm in a war zone. First real time in a war zone. And just a lot of emotion. I mean, you see what's going on, and I remember from the States hearing, the death tolls at this, the death tolls is this, the death tolls at this. And it's like, guys, there's people in Israel suffering as well. And so, again, emotional, anger. It's like, you guys, if you're going to cover the war, cover it. Don't sit there and just, keep on talking the death toll, the death toll. Israel won't let us in to cover it, the death toll, the death toll. And so I blew up. I honestly did, and I actually apologize about that, because there's some really good media people out there that work hard. They do their best. Now there's some bad media out there that seem to be agenda driven. So I made a blanket statement, included all media, which is unfair.
I don't think journalists should be anywhere allowed more. I mean, you guys report where our troops are at. You report what's happening day to day. You make a big deal out of it. I think it's asinine. I think media should be abolished from, reporting. War is hell.
I don't like it when somebody makes a blanket statement about me. And so, I apologize to the media people that actually do their job and work hard to get the facts out. The rest of them, I don't apologize to, and I'm pretty sure they know who they are.
I think we all do know, though, who you are. You know that guy who lives down the street? The guy who shows up at the backyard barbecue when there's free food? You know that guy? Knows everything about everything, but really knows nothing? Hates everything and everybody, can't understand why anybody would find any fault with him. The obnoxious guy.
I would just like to point out for our viewers that CNN is the same network whose news director at the time, Eason Jordan, admitted on the pages of the New York Times that for years they had soft-pedaled Saddam Hussein's atrocities in Iraq in order to gain access to Iraq. This is what's the old phrase, pot to kettle situation? Anyway, Joe, how are you feeling about your relations with the media at the moment?
Really emotional, angry with some of the things that have been said, especially after talking with the Israeli people and knowing how peace-loving they are and how hard they're working to end this conflict with minimal damage to the people on the Gaza Strip, even going so far as putting their own people in harm's way sometime to protect the innocents over there. So, just went a little overboard.
So essentially, that statement you made about no media in war zones, all war zones, it sounded like a blanket statement, was made more in the heat of the moment.
Oh, yes, definitely in the heat of the moment. Like I said, there's definitely some media out there that's done great things, but just in my face right then and there, I blew up. So inexcusable, and I'm doing my best now. I'm going to try to be a little bit more objective in the future. It's not an easy thing to do. Emotions do play a role in dealing with real human issues. So just going to do my best and try to become real good at this.
Well, let's hope you can be more objective than Reuters and AP when they published those Hezbollah doctored photos in the past. Anyway, this is Roger Simon with Joe Wurzelbacher. We hope this clears up this minor league media brouhaha, which has probably been blown out of all proportion. Thanks, Joe.
Hey, very welcome, Roger. Thank you.